Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Echoes Let's Play video. Today I'm going to be talking a bit more about Project MPR while we play some more Echoes. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. So, yeah man, let's not get lost while we talk this time, or at least try not to. Let's see. 1 second before I start talking again about the project. Let me try to remember where I'm at. Oh yeah, one other thing. Let me improve the performance of my game real quick. I got a little trick here. Let's see. Watch. It's gonna clear up like magic. There we go. Oh, also need to bring in the music. Let's not make that mistake. That would suck to record the whole video just to realize I didn't have any game audio. It happens, man. It happens. Okay, so let's take a minute to remember where I'm at. I'm in Dark Aegon Wastes. Here. Where am I going? Am I going to the temple? Did I go to the temple? I can't remember. I should have. Sorry guys, I should have refreshed, I guess, and watched. No, we went to the temple. We gotta go to the temple in the light world now, right? I believe. Let me go out here though. I think there's maybe a power-up or something I didn't get out here. And as I do the power-up, let me see if I can kind of start what I want to talk about today, which is Project MPR again. Really enjoy talking about the project. I guess I want to talk more about, maybe you guys are wondering, where are we now? Currently, at this moment in time. Well, I can tell you that most recently, just over the past few days actually, I've been working and expanding my workflow knowledge, my just my skill set period, by working directly with one of our newer additions to the team. His name is Sardines in Outer Space. I mentioned him before. He's really been helping a lot. He's helped to really add a lot to the workflow and just become a huge asset to the team. Where is that power up? Oh, I know there's a power up somewhere. Out here I can get now, I think. No, it's not that one. Maybe the... Yeah. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So as recent as last night. Oh yeah, it's in here, isn't it? I think there's one down here somewhere. Oh no. Oh yeah, it is right there. Missile expansion. All right. Now we got to get to the light temple. So let's make our way there. But yeah, man, he's really proven to be a huge asset by helping us refine the workflow even further and adding even more to it, so that now we can do more. The results of this are that the textures are looking even better. I've been expanding my skill set by this guy's a pain in the butt. All right, let's go. I've been expanding my skill set by working directly with Sardines, and he's been just teaching me a lot, man, about tools that we're using are professional level tools like Substance Painter and Substance Designer. So just learning those it's been fun, man. I've been having a blast, to be honest with you, which is good. That's good. I'm excited because it means that I'm definitely gonna be getting a lot more done now, I think. Yeah, so that's cool. Let's get back over here. So yeah, Sardines working with me personally to develop my workflow. Ray has been working in deeper parts of the game. I won't say where, I don't want to spoil any surprises. He's been working on a surprise, quote unquote, for MPR. It's pretty amazing. Also, it's something that I don't know if anyone's really expecting, but it's pretty cool. And so he's working on that. You know, me just creating material maps for the first time has been really fun. Again, I just really love it. I've been enjoying it a great deal. And so I just want to focus. I try to do it every day, work on something so that I'm really engraving the workflow into my, into my mind. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Yeah, man, it's been fun. What else can I say about the project? Things that you do not expect are definitely coming. There's things that we now know we can do and bring that we haven't announced yet that are going to be really cool. I think you guys are in for a treat. Let's give me the light bulb. So, you guys. Do I? Yes, kind of getting annoying, pissing me off. Box me in, didn't they? Dang. I can't believe they boxed me in like that. I can't believe I let him in. Man, Nintendo sent their ninjas to try to stop us. I can make some maybe vague references to some of the upcoming features. I can't say anything directly, but like I said, things that you aren't expecting are coming. The Prime Hack team has been an indispensable ally in the mission to create MPR. They've been huge. Been huge, man. Sir Mangler is, we got a surprise that he's working on as well. I guess what I could tell you guys, I guess I've mentioned it before, is that we're working on adding things at the emulation level and manipulating the engine of the game that way. And so, yeah, use your imagination, I guess. Okay, so now, wait. Where am I going here? Am I going the wrong way? Oh, no, this is the right way. See what else I want to speak about was I guess I like to talk about the aesthetic, where the aesthetic of the game is now. Most of you guys have only seen the latest trailer, which is a few years old now. It's come a long way from that for sure. Yeah, man, it's come a long way from that. But the aesthetic has evolved over time. It started out with me working, and I've told the story a million times now, so I'm not gonna go all the way through it again, but it did start out with me just messing around and trying to learn even just how to dump and do textures, dump textures from Dolphin, and so it started out pretty rough, to be honest. Compared to what we're doing now, what I know now, it's nothing, obviously. Okay, we're going back to the temple. Yeah, I keep reminding myself. Sorry, may not be speaking at the pace that I normally would, because I'm trying to think about the game just as much as about talking about the project, so we don't get lost like last time. Whoa, that was cool. But I think the evolution of MPR's aesthetic has been pretty amazing, man. It's been one of the most satisfying things and experiences in this whole project for me personally. To see, and I've definitely got to give a lot of credit to RDM for his influence. He started out creating about, like I had said before, close to 70 textures, like 60-something textures that were used, and they're all in the Orpheon, as well as Samus suit, Pursuit, and different things like that. Yeah, for sure. And the Parasite Queen did help with that texture. So he did a lot of work for sure, and really more than anything, what he did. Wait a minute, do I really want to come in here? I think this is not the right way right now. I'm supposed to go to let's just go do what we're supposed to do. I'm really getting lost. I was trying to think if there was a power up there, and I think there is, but I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, RDM's influence was huge. Like I said, he kind of set the tone and the for the feeling we wanted to capture. And so I was able to take that, and we were able to take that in the art team and kind of build from there. For me personally, you know, it was the first time, you know, and I'm also an artist, but it was the first time for me creating textures as well. So when I worked with him, it was the first time he had ever tried to apply his skills to that. He does amazing art. If you don't know who RDM is, look him up. His name is Razer DeMarco. He does amazing artwork, Metroid art. He's a huge Metroid fan. So when I reached out to him, I didn't think he would actually, you know, be down to join, and he was. So that was amazing because he helped us set the aesthetic for the most part to a certain degree. But now we're definitely taking it up a notch and adding more quote-unquote substance to the textures. And there's just a drastic change in my workflow now, thanks to Sardines and Ray, and just the workflow of the project period, and we've been able to really kind of dial it in. And I feel like we're doing a great job of capturing the original feel of the original aesthetic of the game, but elevating it at the same time in a way that makes sense. And it looks good. It's hard because if you show way too much detail with these low polys, it can kind of, you know, make the game look, I guess, dated, but it looks great. I feel like it looks really, really good. Short of going into a whole new engine, it's about as good as it could possibly look. So yeah, using professional level tools like Substance Designer and Substance Painter have helped us to elevate the overall aesthetic of the game. Speaking of aesthetics, the aesthetic of this game is amazing. I love this game so much. This is my favorite game ever made. It's just so amazing. Music, just the experience, the way it looks, the graphics, yeah, and the aesthetic. I'd love to work on this one. I'll tell you guys, I've been asked that probably more than anything if we're gonna do echoes, and I would love to. Guess we'll have to see. Sustainability is an issue, you know, and especially with the pandemic and economic turns that take place. And I myself am an entrepreneur and have a business and other things I do. So I've also worked for other companies and have recently, just to make ends meet. So that's kind of where it is, you know. Business, local businesses, small businesses, all been hurt so bad in this. Not to get off on a tangent, but that all kind of plays a factor into how fast we're able to get this project done. But yeah, I would like to look into more creative ways of helping us each individually and as a team to be able to sustain this project and grow. People have asked me about different ways of supporting it, and we're looking into stuff like that. I don't know if merch is a great way to do it, or you know, there are other ways, but maybe all of them, all of the above, to really get the kind of support we need. Once I think phase 1 is done, though, we could look more at something like that, because once phase 1 of the project is done and we release that, because of course the project's, you know, it's free, it's not, we can't, even if we could, I wouldn't go right trying to charge people money. But obviously getting support for your work is kind of different than charging people money, depending on how people view it. I guess some people have different views when it comes to that, and it's kind of a tricky thing and a tricky subject. I honestly didn't even plan on thinking about, but I just started thinking about the fact that, you know, how difficult it is and can be to sustain a project like this over such a long amount of time, you know, because everyone does have to work and does have to live, pay their bills. So I just noticed, yeah, this stops completely. It's cool. I don't know why I never realized this stopped, this river of sand, but of course it does stop when this opens. All right, so I went there. Yeah, we're going to Torvus Bog now. Okay. But yeah, not to get off on a tangent about money, because I hate money, dude. But seriously, finances and money, I'm so bad at it, and I hate it because I hate money. I wish that we could just do what we love and share it with people and didn't have to worry, you know what I mean? Didn't have to worry about paying my bills and feeding my kid. Okay, so all right, let's head back to Torvus Bog. Oh yeah, we can do this now too. Wait, it's just a, let's see. Can't remember what's back here. Oh, it's the map. I didn't know if it's a power up or what. But yeah, creative thought is being put into the maybe possibly finding ways to do that and help the team that way so that we can really knock this project out and maybe look into doing like an Echo MPR, you know, MP2R. Metroid Prime 2. Yeah, MP2R, I guess. But yeah, that would be amazing, you know. But other than that, where we're at with the project now is just in a state of constant, not flux, but work. You know, we're all working, we're all doing things. Like I said, we're trying to, and definitely are bringing you guys things that just are new, and they're additions to the game, both aesthetically and gameplay wise, that will benefit the experience. I think, I hope, you know. So it's not just visually better, but it's actually just better and the best way to play it, you know, definitive way to play it. Also, I think with going back to the evolution of the aesthetic of MPR are the drastic changes HD light maps make. For those of you know, most of you guys probably don't know what's an HD light map. Well, light maps are a way of baking light into the game because there weren't like advanced lighting engines back then, right? There weren't these engines that had all that stuff yet. Not like we have now. And even still, you know, a lot of games used light maps and baked lighting now. But we're starting to move past that, you know. Ray tracing has allowed global illumination to really take a whole nother meaning in the game and what it does. You know, but in these games, these other games, you have lighting provided by these light maps. And so you're able to change everything. The whole feel of this area could be changed. You can create a lighting that changes the time of day. You know, so there's a lot you can do with a light map. You can make it darker, you can make it brighter, you can, you know, also a benefit is the shadows are much sharper, which you can then blur out and also add a soft blur. And all these things are possible thanks to the guys, namely Antidote and his team with ERD, because they've, you know, in HECL, we're able to now, you know, through that plugin use in Blender. Oh, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not very far again. Torvus. Wait, I just came out of there. Where the heck is the entrance of Torvus, man? Okay, I gotta go back to the temple. Okay. Getting lost in my thoughts again because this is a cool subject. I really like talking about not just the project, but this in particular, because these guys are so cool. And what they're doing with reverse engineering this, you know, the engine, all the information, knowledge they're getting from that, and it's the way that's helped us as well. Tino being part of the team, and as I mentioned before, the forced lighting and what that's done for the project, because that has allowed us to, you know, really take the material maps and things to another level, that take the whole presentation of the game and experience of the game to a whole nother level. Talk to this guy. So anyway, back to ERD and HECL, that allowed us to now, through Blender, you know, bake our own light maps, and so we can change the lighting in Blender and then bake out these new light maps, and it transforms the game along with everything else. So it's just the whole, oh my gosh, guys, like, I can't really fully express just how exciting it is. I'm sure you're just as excited as I am if you're watching this video and listening to me babble on for this long about this project, but it's really cool. This guy here. I guess one thing I could tell you guys too, one little tidbit is Mangler. He's amazing. He's come up with all these modifications to the game, and so one thing we can do now is modify the UI. That's not something, I don't know if I guess I should have told you guys. Mangler's probably gonna, what are you doing, man? Revealing all my secrets. I didn't think that was a huge one. I mean, it is. But it's slightly modified. It's not a whole new UI. I wish we could do that. We've tried, but yeah. But we can modify and change things about it. So there's one little secret. I'm running out of things to talk about, so now I'm revealing secrets. Better stop before I got everybody on the team mad at me. No, but really, yeah, we're doing a lot, man. A lot of cool stuff. So now we got to go to Torvus Bog. Ah, I love how this looks. Look at this scene. Even with just the upscale textures in that scene, it would look pretty amazing. But man, I'm telling you, with Substance, what we can go in and do and touch these things up and still present the game in a way that it looks the same, you know. And that's one of the things I was very adamant about as we moved on to these other tools, is that we did the most we can to keep the original aesthetic. And we found out how to do that, and I think we've done it and elevated it at the same time. So it's exciting stuff. Let's go to Torvus. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys think, and you know, I know is Torvus this way? No, that's not Torvus. I must have already opened the door to Torvus, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. When I backtracked and went the wrong way, I did. Yep, here it is. You know what though? Isn't there a power up somewhere? Or is it here in this hallway? Maybe it's this hallway. Yeah. Dude, this is cool. Cool. On our way to Torvus Bog, guys. See how that looks. But yeah, I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on, you know, the project though. You know, I know you've only seen so much, I guess, and it's been a while since you've seen anything new. You haven't seen it since we rebooted it, that's for sure. So yeah, but I'm just curious, you know, if you guys are excited, how you feel about it. I guess what I've learned most over this past year is that I'm pretty dedicated to it, you know. I've come back to it over the years now, over the past few years, really, I guess I should say, but especially this past year. The progress we've made, it's kind of paid off, you know, coming back to the project and not giving up on it. It paid off because now we are in a good place. We're in a good place where we're getting stuff done, but also it's just fun again. Because, you know, things can stop being fun sometimes. Creative things, things that take a lot of work, like I said, and you have all these things going on in your personal life and all the stress that we all are going through, you know. We all have to stay away from our family members. We all have to kind of observe what's going on right now to preserve ourselves and our families and be careful, you know. So it's stressful for all of us. But despite all that, we keep coming back and we keep working hard and harder, and now we're getting to a really good place with the project. I'm really excited because now I think we can make some serious progress, you know. But it was always progress, even when it's been taking time, you know. It just sometimes time gets in the way and life gets in the way of progress. But if you work through, am I going down here? Oh no, this is super missile. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, you need progress, man. If you don't have progress, it stifles creativity. If you're not getting something done, you're gonna at some point probably give up. and there's times where I felt like I wanted to, especially when I was doing things by myself. But now that I have a team working with me, and they're just as dedicated, if not more so than I am, pushing me now, man, it's a blessing. Okay, so I can remember how to do this. Let's see. This puzzle's fun. I like this one. Oh, I can't wait for Prime 4. Have more puzzles, more fall puzzles. I hope it's a true evolution though. Okay. So wait, that closes on that side. So this is the only one I can do on this side, I think. All the other ones have to go to the other side. Okay. But yeah, not to get off the subject of today, which was MPR, but kind of run at the end of what I can really say. I'm already giving up secrets I shouldn't have. But since that's, I don't know, and that's something that, forgive me, Mangler. But yeah, credit definitely goes to Mangler for that. But yeah, excited, man. And definitely the goal is still to release the first phase this year. It might take to the end of the year, to be honest with you, but hopefully not. Hopefully, we can get things done faster than that, but it kind of just depends. If we get more people coming to the team, you know, then things will definitely pick up in speed. Now we have a workflow that, you know, works well, and we can teach, you know. So if you have a certain set of skills, a certain level of skills, we can definitely help you expand those. And I would say the base set would be maybe creating vectors, creating shapes, and any kind of experience with creating textures or graphic design. You know, I think anyone who's really into graphic design, we could definitely teach you this workflow. Okay, like, here we go. Closer and closer here. Those guys up. Dark beat. Oops. Dude, I love Prime Hack, man. The smoothness now. I can just change my weapon so easily. I've been using my setup for so long that, oh yeah, I got it down. It's a little different than what I think I've seen other people use, but it works for me. All right, man, we're getting inching closer here. Isn't there a power-up somewhere around here too? I think so. I don't find it though. Is it down there? Nope. There's a power-up somewhere, but I think it might have been behind that door actually, with the super missile door. Man, and I love the aesthetic of this game, man. I love this game so much. I can't imagine what this game would look like going through the process that we're putting the original through now. Honestly, I can't imagine it. It would be cool, to say the least. It'd probably be epic, actually. You know, be amazing. You guys just wait. You're in for such a treat. I'm telling you though, the cool thing is though, because people keep asking me about the MPR update video, is when you do see the next update video, just know you'll be playing that very, very soon. And like I said, it's not the entire game. We're doing it in phases. We're going to be playing phase 1 very soon after seeing the update. Because we're not going to reveal it and show you till it's dang near ready, you know, so. Or if not ready. So when you see it, it'll be pretty much ready. And then you'll be playing it soon after that, so. Ah, beautiful Torvus. Great. See, I don't turn on AO because of the way it looks in the water, but or at least I didn't for this gameplay playthrough. You can and just kind of touch with it a little bit and get it looking decent, but to me, the best image, best rasterized image is without it. So ultimately on YouTube and in these videos, it's gonna look best without it. Like those guys. Let's go take a look. Yeah, see, that looks great. Yeah, I'm excited to dive deeper into Torvus Bog, and we'll be doing that in the next one. Because coming to the end of this one, I'm gonna save here, and yeah. So guys, I'm really excited, man. I'm stoked about what's going on with the project, and even just what's going on in this game of Echoes, because it's looking so nice right now and so fun. But I'm gonna leave this video off here for this one, but I will be back soon. Be back next week. So I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and see you next week. You guys have a good one.